My dear friends, the result season is halfway through. There are many good results, many average results, and many below par results also. Certain companies and banks which we expected to do very well have performed some very well, some mediocre, some below par. So you will have to choose where to invest your money. We will see a few of these things sometime later on, but presently we will look at one reasonably good result. I won't say outstanding, reasonably good result of Canara Bank. Canara Bank has been a very steady performer in the past. Now, in Q4 also it has done reasonably well, but not to the extent expected by it. Let us look at that. Interest earned, interest on advances and bills, 20,877 crores in Q4. That is 18.86% higher year on year, 4.97% higher quarter on quarter. That's good. 20,877 crores, higher by 18.87%, 86% year on year, 4.97% quarter on quarter. Income on investment is always less in all banks. Now here it is 6,383 crores, which is good. And it is 12.75% higher year on year and 2.42% higher quarter on quarter. And there are other things like interest on balances with RBI, these are all small ones. Others, again a small one, others has increased by 960%, but it is a small amount. Now the total interest earned is 29,286 crores, 29,286 crores, which is higher by 20.5% year on year and 2.79% quarter on quarter. Other income is 8,098%, higher by 8.41% year on year, 13.45% quarter on quarter. Now, interest expended. We have seen interest earned. Now, interest expended is 19,226 crores. 19,226 crores. It is higher by 25.73% year on year and 3.25% quarter on quarter. Look at that. Total interest earned is higher by 20.5%. Interest expended is higher by 25.73%. That bank has to take note of. Normally, interest earned should rise higher than interest expended. So anyway, net interest income is 10,060 crores, which is higher by 11.62% year on year and 1.9% quarter on quarter. Because interest expended has risen higher than interest earned, NII has come down a little bit. So hopefully next quarter it may be much better. Operating profit 7,443 crores, higher by 1.6% only. 1.6% only year on year, but 7.76% quarter on quarter. Quarter on quarter is good. Now year on year is it has suffered a little because net interest margin and net interest income rise has come down. Now provisions. Provisions are 2,483.68 crores, which has come down year on year by 19.82%, but has gone up by 30.79% quarter on quarter. Quarter on quarter provisions have risen, year on year it has fallen. Hopefully next quarter provisions will fall. Profit before tax is 4,960 crores. 4,960 crores, higher by 17.29% year on year, but approximately the same quarter on quarter. Net profit 3,793 crores. 3,793 crores, higher by 17.33% year on year, but quarter on quarter flat. No, not much increase, 1.47% increase. So, while the interest income has risen reasonably, interest expended has risen more than proportionately. That has brought down everything. Now, provisions also have gone down year on year, but gone up quarter on quarter. Now, hopefully, all these things will be reversed in the next quarter. Canara Bank has been a steady performer in that, so we can expect that much. Equity is 1,814.13 crores. Government share in that is 62.93%. Basic EPS is 21.78%, which has risen by 18.43% year on year, 4.26% quarter on quarter. So, basic EPS rise is okay normally, but we expect much better from Canara Bank. Now, gross NPAs, percentage of gross NPAs has risen by, has not risen. It has come down by 20.93% year on year and 3.64% quarter on quarter. Percentage of gross NPA has come down to 4.23%. That is, it has come down by 20.93% year on year and come down by 3.64% quarter on quarter. Then percentage of net NPA is 1.27%, which is less by minus 26.59% year on year and minus 3.79% quarter on quarter. You see, gross NPAs and net NPAs have come down very impressively. Still, I don't say that it is comparable something like Bank of Maharashtra. Bank of Maharashtra has done very, very well. Canara Bank also is a very good bank, no doubt about that. But it is bringing down its gross NPAs and net NPAs, etc. So, asset quality is rising. It will take a long time to reach the level of Bank of Maharashtra. Return on assets is 1.05 actually, risen by 2.94% year on year and 3.96% quarter on quarter. 1.05% is reasonably good. It has declared a dividend of 16.10 rupees 16.10 for the year. So, asset quality is reasonably good. But slippages have risen slightly to 3,082 crores compared to 2,857 crores in the year ago period. Provision coverage ratio 89.1% against 89.01% in the quarter ago period, 87.31% in the year ago period. So, provision coverage ratio is healthy. 89.10 is very healthy. SMA 2 loans of the bank of 5 crore and above, that has eased to 3,897 as on March 31st compared to 4,516 crores in the quarter ago period. So, on a year on year basis it has surged, loans has surged on a year on basis. But quarter on quarter basis it has come down. So, net interest margin stands at 3.07%. 3.07 is not bad at all compared to 3.03 in the previous quarter and 3.07 in the year ago period, now 3.07. So, net interest margin is okay, reasonably good, but it can go up very well if it brings down the interest expended. Hopefully, next quarter will be much better. Deposits and advances. Global business has increased by 11.31% year on year to 2.28 lakh crores with the global deposits at 1.31 lakh crores, which grew 11.29% year on year. Global advances, gross advances, 9.6 lakh crores, up 11.34% year on year. Then this is global. Now domestic deposits stands at 1.22 lakh crores with a growth of 10.98% year on year. Domestic advances, deposits are 1.22 lakh crores, domestic advances are 9.08 lakh crores, grew by 11.06% year on year. Retail lending portfolio has increased by 11.68% year on year to 1.56 lakh crores. Housing loan portfolio has increased by 10.81% to 93,482 crores. So these are all very good. Advances to agriculture etc. has grown by 18.69% to 2.53 lakh crores. Now, Canara Bank says its guidance for the next year, that is FY25, is a bit conservative. We are going to exceed it, but they have given a conservative guidance. Gross NPAs will be 3.5%, net NPAs will be 1.1% in FY25. Now this is supposed to be a conservative guidance. It may come down further to more impressive figures. Deposit growth 9% and loans growth will be 10%. That also may go up. Net interest margin may contract to 2.9% from the current 3.05%. That's what they say. They say it is a conservative thing. So let us expect something like 3.05 or 3.10. Bank should try to achieve that. It is determined. Currently the market price is around 548. 52-week high is 632.90. Volumes are very good. ROCE, ROE, ROA, return on capital, return on equity, return on assets, all have been improving during the last 2 years. Net profit and net profit margin have improved quarter on quarter. Revenue every quarter has been improving for the last 4 quarters. Book value is improving during the last 2 years. Promoters' pledge will not be there. These are all government banks. So NPA has come down, it's good. Price earning is low, that is also an opportunity. Provision has gone up, that has to come down. Now price graph, if you see, price graph has been going up earlier, but during the last 2 weeks or something like that, price has come down. Face value is ₹10. Now analysts say hold, but I would say buy for me. Now you have to determine according to your taste. If you are a long-term investor, such banks are very good. I am a rather short-term investor and medium-term investor because I am 75. So I want to earn faster. I have lost precious time during that COVID period. For 2 years I was laid up. So now I am a little more determined to earn faster. Now the current price is very near to the 52-week high, far away from the 52-week low. And price performance, if you see that during the last 3 months it has been coming down, but its 1 year price growth was 82%, 3 years price growth was 272%. So in the long term it was a multi-bagger. Last through 3 months only it is coming down, and the latest quarter is a good quarter, not a great quarter. Mutual funds have increased their holdings, FIIs have decreased their holdings, institutional investors also have decreased their holdings in the last quarter. So in the backdrop of all these things, what you would like to do? I always say, don't go by what others say. See, your needs are different, your time frame may be different. And so many other factors may be different. Your portfolio composition may be different. So based on that, you will have to decide and how much you want to invest, like that. So based on that, Canara Bank is definitely not a bad bank. It's a good bank, no doubt. Next quarter may be much better. Last quarter was better. Latest quarter is mediocre, good. Thank you for listening. I will be back with you with another very good company or bank. Thank you.